You and me, we've been at war before either of us ever existed. You killed my mother. You killed my father. You will not kill me at the box office, because I'm Batman. Okay, Batman, but one thing. Can you get off of me? Don't drop me. I have a bad back.
Hello, big kids. It's time for your
Big review.
What up, big kids? Here's your big review of the Avatar Hot Toys Jake Sully Movie Masterpiece 1/6 scale collectible figure. Now, Jake Sully comes in this huge box that has this really nice box cover of Pandora. It looks like Jake and the Terry up there, and you can see the big tree they had in the movie. It says James Cameron's Avatar, Jake Sully. But then there, it looks like Jake and the Terry are right down there too. It says Hot Toys. The sides of the box, it just says Collector's Edition MMS 159 Jake Sully. The top and the bottom of the box just say James Cameron's Avatar. The back of the box is really white except for the warning. Warning, you don't want to choke on your big old Jake. Oh man, and boy is it big, that's what she said. You can actually pull off this giant box sleeve. And here you can see Jake Sully in the big old window box right there showing all the figure and all the accessories. Don't feel blue, it's time for a review. Here we got the Hot Toys Jake Sully figure from Avatar. And boy is he huge! Let's take a closer look at this figure. I really do love this head sculpt of Sam Worthington as Jake Sully in his Avatar Na'vi head sculpt. The eyes, the cat eyes are just wow, so big, and like the face paint is just really top notch, and the headdress, like the ears, everything, as you can tell right there with the amount of detail, like he's wearing like the walkie-talkie as like a little earpiece, which is awesome. I love that attention to detail and all the bones and stuff. This is not removable, but I don't mind. It would have been cool if it had a second head sculpt that was more of his like, you know, like very angry face, but the head sculpt I do like a lot. And what's even cooler is the hair. He has full-on real sculpted hair dreads and real feathers. These feathers are absolutely amazing. I mean, wow. Like, just like the hair, all the individual dreads and braids, the detail is just phenomenal. Like, there's like at least like 24 braids here. No, probably more. Probably like at least 40 braids. It's crazy. And then he has the super long braid right here. This one is the one that he connects, you know, to do his Na'vi hanky-panky. You know what I'm saying, ladies? For the ladies. Yeah, so that is pretty damn awesome. But yeah, look at the skin, and like he comes with these bicep or armbands that you put in there, and oops, something just knocked over. Bane fell over. Anyway, you can see here like the feathers and the detail. Like he has the Na'vi skin. Oh yeah, he has a knife holder, which I'll show the knife, which is very huge. And then he has like another he has like a grenade launcher, these giant grenades. They're all individual and you can remove them if you want to, but I just keep them in there. But just like the amount of detail on there, so cool. And there's the armbands on the left arm. This figure is pretty heavy, by the way. Holding this figure, it's 18 freaking inches. It's so freaking huge. And oh yeah, he has this like stomach thingy, which is very nice material. I mean, and just the skin tone and everything with the paint is really phenomenal. I didn't think this figure would be that, even for a Hot Toys figure, I didn't think this would be that great, but this actually really blows me away. And like the hands right here, and he has braids right here on his like tunic type thing right here, and it actually does have something underneath, so he is guarding his big blue balls, so don't worry, you won't see any blue balls like Dr. Manhattan. That would be bad. But yeah, like the skin, like on the legs, it's huge, and he has this like leg guard thingies right here, which is kind of funny. It protects his inner legs. I think that's for when they were riding those giant beast things. I forget the name of them, but oh yeah, by the way, he has pretty big toes. Sharmus Prime would love those blue toes. Oh yeah, and his big old cat butt. Oh yeah, his tail is awesome, by the way. This thing is freaking removable. Yeah, this is just so freaking cool. I mean, wow. I mean, this thing is phenomenal. Articulation, this figure is huge. His head is on this really nice ball joint that can go up pretty well and down, and it fully rotates. His hair fully, you know, it's all can go all over the place, so he's like a rock star. Oh yeah. His arms can fully rotate. They go in and out, really good for, like, you know, the joints. They bend at the his hands do come out, so be careful with that. I mean, like, that's like any Hot Toys, but they bend at the elbow as well as rotate at the elbow. Rotate at the wrist as well as go in and out. He does have an upper ab joint that goes forward really good and back really good, as well as fully rotates, and he has a waist joint, so he has a diaphragm and full waist articulation that can also go forward and back, so he super posable in that regards. His legs can go forward really good, back really good. They go in and out, rotate at the upper part of the leg. He bends at the knee, only one joint, but it does rotate at the knee too. And also he does have ankle articulation, that it has an ankle pivot and a forward and back, so he has tons of articulation. Jay comes with instructions and his light up base. Jay comes with a total of 4 hands, like he has this open hand, he has another open hand, and he has one hand to hold his knife, and this one is to hold his giant gun. He also comes with an extra set of wrist pegs in case you break them. For weapons, Jay comes with this Navi like knife. It's this pointy knife, really nice paint job on here, and it is made of a harder plastic, but I would be careful of it not to break it from the tip, but really nice paint apps. Of course, the sheath is on him that came as a separate piece that you attach on there, and it holds his knife really good even upside down. Jay comes with this giant rifle that I believe was on those helicopter things they had in the movie. It has some movable parts, like this part, like it was like a giant gun turret, so as you can see, this was the part that the gun was on there, but it's this really super nice gun. It's super big for him. It's definitely a badass weapon. It even has a little detail like the BSF or whatever that company was that Jake worked for, like for the army. Has this strap for him, and of course this hand is perfectly fitted for the gun, but it's just so freaking cool, and, like, you know, all the detail in this gun. Last but not least, Jake comes with this really awesome base that looks like part of Pandora, with all the different trees with the light up parts and really nice realistic leaves. Like, the amount of detail on here is just so freaking cool. Like, it really does look like part of Pandora. And it comes with this clear cradle to hold him, so in case you were worried that Jake would fall over, he does have it. That really does keep him in place, because since it doesn't have any pegs or anything right there, and I really do like it. And it also takes like 3 AAA batteries, because it does light up, and it has the on and off switch here. It does light up on the ground, just like how Pandora was. In lower light, how bright those lights are. And these things kind of light up, but not really, but it's mostly these two right here. Hey baby, wanna be one with the box office king?
Ew, no! I'm not into big blue Thundercats.
Just connect my braid to your hair, and we will be one.
Ew, 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 what are you doing? Stop it! Stop it!
And I can see you.
All I can see is your nuts.
Size comparison time. So here you can see that Jake Sully is huge. Look at him compared to other normal size Hot Toys figures. He's definitely in the scale. He towers over Batman. He towers over the Perseus figure. He is a whopping 18 inches. Avatar is the biggest movie ever, and Hot Toys really brought their biggest Hot Toy ever. I mean, 18 inches, holy crap. Now, I love Avatar, and I absolutely love this figure. This really exceeded my expectations. Yes, it would have been cool if it had an extra head that was like all angry and stuff. Maybe it could have had a few more accessories, but I really love this look of Jake Sully. I do love he comes with a giant gun and his knife, and the base is really cool. It has tons of articulation. The detail is phenomenal. This figure is just absolutely amazing. Now, this was on Alter Ego Comics for about $270. I don't know if they'll restock, but if you're able to get this figure and you love Avatar, you will not be disappointed. This figure is a home run. I highly recommend it. For more geek news, reviews, and more, check out bkbn.net. I'm Sean Long. Remember, celebrate your new in a big way. Where does he get those wonderful toys? He gets them at AlterEgoComics.com. Excuse me. He was saying he gets them at AlterEgoComics.com. For the latest in Hot Toys, Sideshow collectibles, replicas, and more, visit AlterEgoComics.com. They take PayPal, pre-order, and they lowest prices on the net. Lowest price for Hot Toys? You must be joking. Do I look like I'm joking?
I'm Batman, go to BKB.net. I'll be at Comic Con. All the big news will be at BKB.net and Machinima.com.
It has really nice, realistic. Oh my god! All I ever wanted was a single thing worth fighting for.
All I ever wanted was justice and for my parents to still be alive. But all I want right now is for you to put on some freaking pants.